and you haven't been making money from your forex trading strategy, guys, this is for you. So as you're going to be watching this video, this pair is actually US30. I know most of you here might not know it, but US30 is actually a stock pair, right? It's a stock market, right? So I want to introduce it to you guys by telling you what it is and how you can easily trade them. So US30 is a 30 US based companies, right, that came together to form one particular stock. We all know that so many companies around the world, they have their own stock market, right? So US30 is actually 30 companies based in the US that came together to combine their stocks to make just one. That is why it moves very fast and it respects zones more than any other pair you can ever think of. So right now, I'm not going to waste your time. Let's just go to the chart and I will show you a very simple strategy that works from 9:30 to 6 p.m. New York time. So first of all, you want to come here, go to your trading view, come to the time zone here. I'm using UTC -4 New York time. Change your time to New York time first. Then the second thing you're going to do here is to come here, come and add your session indicator by coming to this area here. Once you come here, click on this indicator icon at this top, then type session on chart. So once you type it, you're going to have an indicator pop up here produced by Arox AIF by 6,738 users. Just start it, make it your favorite, and once you click on it, it will appear on the chart. So right now, what is the next thing to do? The next thing to do right now is to come to settings. So the next thing to do right now is to come to your settings, come to the indicator settings here. That is going to come up here. Just come to the settings here. So everything is just going to be like this, right? It's going to appear this way on your chart. It's going to appear this way. Let me change the time frame. You see the time, you see the colors on the chart here. It's showing you London and New York time, and also the New York overlap with the London. That is what is basically showing you here. So the next thing you're going to do now is to come to the settings. We only need New York session time, which starts from 8 o'clock to 6 p.m. So 8 to 6 p.m. here. Just change the time here. The 6 p.m. is actually going to be 18, right? Then that is for only New York session that you want to set. Then deactivate all others, which is the London and the Tokyo. Deactivate it, then come to style. On this style here, you're going to change the color of your New York session so that you can be able to identify it or be able to see it on your chart. All right. So I'm going to use this and I'm going to make it a little bit thicker than this. Yes, that is it. And we have our, just click on done, and that is it. You have your indicator set. So how does this trading strategy works? I want you guys to see this simple markup that I made today. I want you guys to see this and see how I cut this sniper entry to the upside. It was a very nice and smooth buys to the upside and sells. I cut 3 different trades today and it was all success, which gave me around 800 pips or so on US30. And that is how I've been catching it every time, guys. Every time, guys. It's the best stock to trade or the best bet to trade as a beginner. Trust me, I know what I'm saying. I'm saying this thing from experience. So right now, I'm going to clear my charts. Right, I'm going to clear my charts. You can see this nice sell to this downside. You can easily catch from this area here. Let me just measure this thing for you guys to see. From here to here is actually 176, or from here to this area is actually 226 points or pips. Okay, for most of you that will be watching this video that doesn't know what US30 is, US30 is calculated in points, not pips, right? So this points now is more like 10 pips, is equivalent to 10 pips on forex pairs. But we're not going to talk about that. Let's just talk about how can you trade it and make money. That is what we're interested in here. So right now, let's move on to the next thing by clearing the charts here. I'm going to clear my charts, remove, sorry. Okay, I can just show you this right now. Come here. You want to also add this indicator, which is the session breaks here. Make sure that it's added here, make it black so that you can be able to identify it, and that is all we need, right? So right now I'm going to be clearing this chart. I don't know why it's wasting time. Okay, then that is it, guys. So right now we're going to be analyzing from the daily time frame. We want to know what the daily time frame is saying and what the okay, first of all, let's deactivate our session, and we have our daily time frame here. This is the daily chart, right? We want to know what is actually happening on the daily and also mark out support and resistance levels on this daily. Once you come here, just click on this icon here, change this thing to your step line. I use step line to mark out my support and resistance areas, and you too, you can use it. It's very, very nice. Just helps you to show where price has really retested countless times or multiple times, right? And that's what we're going to be looking out for. Just mark out these zones. Once you change it like this, then that is it. So right now, what is the next thing to do? We're just going to come here, pick our toolbox here, look for areas where price has moved away from or retested at least two times, or three times or four times. It can be six times, but make sure that price has rejected on it more than once. That's what we're making sure of. So right now, the price rejected of this area, price rejected of this particular area now. So we're going to be making use of this place as our zone. Just grab your box here, then place your mouse here or your your pointer, anyone you are using here, just place it here. Then you can see the zone we are drawing now. You see that you don't want to make it too wide because it's going to be very, very wide on the lower time frames when trading it. So you want to make it very small, very tiny as possible. You can see how tiny my zone is, right? So make it this way. So what's the next thing? You clone it. Don't use different sizes. Don't use different sizes. Do we have another one? We have one around this region. Okay, we have this rejection here. We have another one. We have another one. We have another one around this point. So let's look to the back side as well. Okay, we have one here, right? And we have another one here at the top here. So right now, this is our levels. You can see the way I don't want to stress this thing. I just make it look very, very simple. I don't stress it. I just keep it simple like this. So right now, we see that price is heading to this next level here, which is down here, which means that we're basically in a downtrend, right? We want to derive our buyers. Are we going to be looking for more of sells or more of buys? That is why we are coming to this daily to see what is actually happening on the daily. So right now we are going to change our charts to candlesticks to see whether if our zones are perfectly drawn the right way. You can see that it's all drawn. It's very nice. It's rhyme is just matching together with the chart. You can see it yourself here. Tested. Everything is okay, guys. Everything is okay. So what's the next thing we're going to do now? The next thing we're going to do is to scale to the 2 hours time frame or the 1 hour time frame to draw our minor levels inside them, right? Because you're not going to be taking trades with the daily time frame or with the 4 hours time frame. No, we just want to see what the market is doing and know the relevant zones to draw. And inside these zones, you are not meant to have more than one zone inside them. Sorry, more than two zones inside them. I mean, the distance from here now to this next one, don't have more than two zones inside them. Don't have more than two. If you have more than two, it's going to be messed up. Trust me, I know what I'm saying. So let's go to the 1 hour time frame. So on this 1 hour time frame, we want to be using these zones now to mark out our area. We're saying we are not meant to have more than two zones inside these major zones that came from what the daily time frame. Notice this, We are not meant to have more than one, okay, sorry, more than two here. From this level right now to this next level, don't have more than two levels inside them from the 1 hours, right? So right now we're going to be moving backwards to mark out zones inside this place, because we all know that we trade the forex markets with the histories, with what has happened before. That is how we trade forex, right? So we are going to be using that the same step line again to mark out zones inside this 1 hour time frame. Now we are going to be using this. So the same thing we did on the daily, the same thing we are still going to be doing here. We are going to be marking out areas where price has tested twice or three times consecutively like that. So that is the job here. So inside this area now, we have this tested here, we have this zone here, we have this touch here. So we already have one level like this. So what are you going to do now? You're going to change the line. You're going to change the line. You're going to change the color of the line so that when you see it, you will know that this one is not from the daily time frame. You can be able to identify it and know that yes, this is coming from the 1 hour time frame, or this is coming from the any time frames, right? So that is it. And this one here, we have another zone around this point, because we have this tested here, tested here, tested here, tested here. So nice. Clone them. Always clone them. Don't create a new one. Clone them. Don't create a new one. Don't create a new one. Clone them. Okay. So that is it for this one. Which other one do we have again? You can see what happened here. Price has already violated this level. So we are not going to be doing this anymore, right? Because we're going to be using this one down here, tested here, tested here, tested here. These three touches, this one is market manipulation. That is why you see this massive move to the upside, taking out sellers from that point. So this is market manipulation. So this tested here, tested here. So right now we are going to go to the area where price is currently trading at right now, which is down, 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 because we all know that US30 has been falling down, right? So I'm still going to go down, check this out. So right here, let's look for zones that are here too. Let's clone them the same way we did on the other time frame. Clone them. We have tested here, tested here, tested here, tested here, tested here. So showing you that it's a very nice zone to trade with. And the next one again is going to be down here, because this is where the price is currently trading at, and we want to mark out zones from there and see what the market will do next. So right here is, you can see the way I'm marking out all of these zones. So remember, we're just having only two levels here: the major zone, which is from the daily, and the minor zone, which is from the 1 hour time frame. And that is it. Just keep it simple. Don't stress it. Whenever the price comes to your zone, you know what to do. You take trades from there. Trust your analysis and you will see it play out. So right now, price is in between this level. From here to this place, that is where price is currently trading at. So what should we be expecting? Let's go and see this, guys. All these zones we mark, change it to the candlestick chart. We are only going to be taking trades during the New York session, right? Only the New York session that we're going to be taking trades. So come here now, change your session. You can now activate your session, right? So it's now going to color the area. It's going to start coloring this trade every day the market opens. This color you are seeing here, this gray color you are seeing here, we start coloring or start showing that this is 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. New York time, which will start showing you from that time. It's going to just color it and show you that this zone is the New York session time. So right now on the 1 hour is not where we are going to be taking trades. We are going to still scale to the lower time frame, which is the 15 minutes and the 5 minutes, right? So all we just want to do is to wait for price to test our zone during the New York session. If price tests our zone, we buy to the upside. If price tests our, depending on the market structure, I can't just tell you to buy to the upside or to sell to the upside or to sell to the downside. Just wait, let your session open, and if you are having a very nice bullish trend, you just enter your buy from this area, because you can see how it happened there. Inside our New York session, we always get a test. That is one thing you want to know. We always get this test from our New York session. So make sure you just look out for it every day, right? Because this strategy, I told you that is very simple. This is where the simplicity comes in. This is where it comes in. Then target the next level. So every day, this thing keep repeating itself. You can see what happened here. The next day, we had this break below this our level. What happened? It came to test this level. Then if you sold here, this is it. Only take action, because this strategy is just simple. Break and retest strategy, as simple as ABC. Break and retest, break and retest. That's what we're trading here. Nothing more than that. And for today, this is the trades that I caught with these guys. Very, very simple, and there was no stress. The same thing that I did today. It came here during the New York session here, right? It came here during the New York session. Then it sold off from this point. You just want to time your trades. Time is just price here, right? If you want to make money with this strategy, it's very simple, but you need time. You need time, right? You see this one here, came here, tested our zone during when New York session. Then if you sold here, because I will definitely sell below, because I'm not going to be selling above our support, right? So this is it. Very crazy moves every day. You just risk nothing less than 50 points. 50 points max. You reach 50 points max. Instead, price don't even come back here, because it was trading below. That's where we entered. Then that is it. 50 points max. The same thing happened here. So you all can see this. I'm not the one forming it. It's just playing out by itself. Like, nobody is changing all of these things. And man, you're just seeing how it's played. Just very simple. You don't need to stress yourself. Start doing monthly analysis. Don't stress yourself. This is US30. Any chart you plot here so far is actually relevant. You are definitely going to see results. So right here, we had this breakthrough here. We came back here. Did we get a rejection? Yes, we did. So this is one loss. If you enter this one, this is a loss, right? This is a loss here. So we are not just going to be winning every day, but out of 10 trades, you can at least, as a new trader, win 8 trades. At least 8 trades. Because this strategy have 85% win rate. So that is it. And this one here, breakthrough, came to retest it as well. The same thing happened every day, guys. Every day. This thing keeps happening every day. So once you are trading this thing, please make sure that you are aware of risk management, know how to control your capital. It's just very, very easy to trade. You just want to come to your chart by 9:30. Once it's 9:30 or 8 o'clock, you just come to your chart and start looking for trade options from there. So 9:30, the stock market will open, and there will be more moves entering the market at that point. The market will be more volatile because those banks are open. So guys, this is the end of this strategy. If you really like it, you can see the way it's working here. It's working here. You can see tested here, breakthrough here, tested here. You see, tested here, pushed up. That is it. Very, very simple, guys. If you won't like it, just go and apply these simple steps, and you're going to have exactly this thing on your chart with no stress. So guys, see you guys. Subscribe to this channel. I really love the way you are showing me love here. I love it, guys. Thank you guys so much for subscribing, and also make sure you like my videos, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and see you on the next one. Wish you good luck.